Okay, guys, welcome back to another session of Evony with Genghis, server 136. Actually, we are now officially server 68, so no longer 136. So, let me tell you about the changes that we basically have gone through. The biggest two changes are so they're both associated with each other, but number one, when you go to ranking here, I used to be 17th. I am now 135th. Our top players, uh, so you look at this, 21 million is the cutoff for Archduke. Our top guy on our server, let me try and find him. Where would he be? Right there, 39th place, Jihadi Mujahid. Yeah, so that is a big drop for everybody. And then how does that affect you? So for me, you look at my subs, I used to be able to hold 8. I can hold 6 now. Now I still get to keep all 8 of them, but if I ever change one, I it's over. If I drop one, I now only have 7. If I drop another, I only have 6. And I can't change any. So I'm stuck with what I have. And then another change is in the generals. So I think I used to be able to hold 47, 48 generals. Now it's dropped to 42. So that's a big change. So I either have to just claw my way back up, or you spend and you get the VIP and you get the honorary Viscount, honorary Earl, honorary Duke. So I'd have to get up to VIP 17 if I wanted to get to where I was. And that's just not, that's ridiculous coins that they throw around. Now, another big change on this server is these guys actually fight it out for throne. So if you look what's going on right now, this alliance is one of the two largest alliance, Mayhem, and there's some whispers going around that they've made a throne agreement with our former top alliance. So if you go to the top alliance power rankings, we are now in 7th. We used to be 2nd. More on that later. But our top guys, and they're now in 3rd, and they used to be so much bigger than all of us. But there's rumors that maybe 2nd and 3rd, or the top 3, have made an agreement to not fight each other for throne and take turns. But there's a big rogue on this server right here, and he ain't having it. And you should see the stuff he's doing. He is massive, and his name is War, and he is good, and he has been attacking these guys non-stop throughout it. And you could just see him taunting them. The one thing I don't like is he doesn't post the reports that he does, but he just kind of sums them up. So I guess you're kind of just taking his word for it. But right here in one of them, he says, right in the middle there, War, I lost 1 million T12, you lost 1 million T13. And then later on, he goes on to say, I can't find his other post, but anyways, what he says is, I lost 20 million permanent power and you lost 1 billion out of all the attacks he's made on these guys in the last couple hours. But yeah, so he doesn't like them. I really don't know the situation. I've talked to him a little bit, because obviously that's what you do as one of the leaders in an alliance. He's alone there, and obviously I want to reach out and just say, hey, do you want to join an alliance? And he doesn't want to. He's been solo for so long. He said he likes playing by his rules. He has no reason to be in an alliance. He's max everything, max tech, max debuffs. So he doesn't need it. He's just playing for fun, doing what he wants, which is War, and his name is War. So sounds like he's doing all right. But yeah, so other things that have happened on our alliances. So we're here. You could see these dots around us. Those are other alliances. We're getting pressure to move. We're going to move a little bit more over here to the side, but we've also been in negotiations with other alliances to merge. And if we do that, we will end up jumping in alliance power. So we're talking with some of the top ones here. Anyways, we would jump into fourth, and we'd be pretty close to the top three, but we wouldn't be as good as them. But power ranking. But I normally don't care about alliance power ranking, but there's one thing you have to keep in mind when you merge servers or on any server. You need to be in the top 10 power for alliances if you want to play in battlefields. So right here, if you look at 11th place right down there, War, that's the big guy, the big rogue. He doesn't get battlefield right now because he's not top 10. And then if you look at 12th place and 15th place, these guys are all from my server. 18th, they no longer make battlefield. 19th, these are all guys who we tried to recruit, and we've been talking to them and trying to get them to join us, and we've tried to explain to them, you're not going to get battlefield anymore. And I don't think they fully understand yet, and they just figured out today, as they couldn't sign up, that they're not going to get to play. So for us in 7th, that's really not that comfortable a lead on top 10 to remain there. All it takes is a couple mergers and we're 11th. So we just think it's important to be the first mover, and why wait, right? We have a good offer from another alliance, so we're kind of discussing it right now and seeing where that goes, and we'll make a decision quick. But we've been trying to talk to the other alliances from our servers, but everyone's kind of holding ground and thinks they're more important than each other, and I guess pride's getting in the way. But these are things to keep in mind when you get to a new server. So your ranking goes down, and it's tough to get in the top 10 for Battlefield. So I guess it's going to be difficult decisions for a lot of people. And yeah, you could see the Mayhem guys just surrounding the throne, trying to protect it. Looks like they have another 2 hours, but time expires eventually. So yeah, so look, this War guy, so he just took the tower that speeds up the time it takes to take throne. So he basically, what he just did there, they now need 2 hours, 20 minutes. He basically just made it so no one is going to be king on the server this week, I believe. So he just made them run out the clock. I would guess that he'll probably be talking about that soon. But anyways, this is all boring stuff for you guys right now. So just wanted to, oh, that's a bad situation for one of our players. One of his subs has popped up in another alliance's hive, so they will see anytime he drops bubble. They look small from what I saw. Oh, let's look at alliance power. Oh, they must have a couple guys who could hit him if they see his bubble drop, backdoor him through the sub. But yeah, so this is Evony with Genghis on server 68 now. This is day 1. This is a full about 36 hours after the merge. So more should start happening soon as people realize they don't make Battlefield anymore, and they're not in a throne rotation anymore. So people have to start to make new friends. So like, subscribe, leave a comment.